Welcome back to Autism Live. If you watch the show, you know that one of my favorite things in the world is toys, 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 and I love good toys. So I'm so thrilled that joining us here on the show, we have Kim Mosely from ASTRA, which is the American Specialty Toy Retailing Association, excuse me. I was going to real estate for a minute. And Scott Friedland is here with us from Timeless Toys. So first of all, we have to welcome you both to the show, to Autism Live for the first time. And I got to start, Kim, with explain to people what ASTRA is and what ASTRA does. And then we're going to talk about something that you guys have coming up this weekend that is super duper important people need to know about. But tell us about what ASTRA is and what they do.
I would love to, Shannon. ASTRA is the American Specialty Toy Retailing Association. We've been in business since 1992. Our organization is a trade organization for independent toy store owners, small and mid-sized toy manufacturers, and those sales reps and sales rep groups that represent toys. Our vision and our mission is to support the power of play and the impact that it has on society. We have a very important mission in making sure that people understand how important play and toys are for the development of children.
Well, I'm right there with you. I think that this is one of the most important things that there is, and it's often overlooked, especially for our kids who are on the spectrum, and it shouldn't be. And you know, this weekend, you've got something super duper fabulous that's coming up that we need to talk about. Tell us what this event is, and maybe Scott can join in at some point and talk about, because he's a part of this.
Absolutely. Scott is one of our retailers. This weekend is Neighborhood Toy Store Day, November 12th. All over America and here in the Chicagoland area, toy store owners, independent toy store owners celebrate Neighborhood Toy Store Day. The doors are open. We invite the community to come in, participate in events. We'll have different specials. It's a great way to kick off the holiday buying season for gifts and toys for the children in your life.
Yeah, and so Scott, you are one of these toy store owners, and what's particularly wonderful for you about this day?
Neighborhood Toy Store Day is really special for us. One, it's a chance for us to showcase the ASTRA Best Toy for Kids award winners, which are best toys in different categories, and they're selected by ASTRA members, voted on throughout the year. So they really are the best toys for kids of all age ranges. And it's a great way for us to show customer appreciation. We run demos, we give out prizes and giveaways all day. It's just a nice day for us to say thank you for supporting us and thanks for shopping local.
And where is Timeless Toys, Scott?
Timeless Toys is in a neighborhood called Lincoln Square on the north side of Chicago.
But people can find these neighborhood toy stores. They should be finding their neighborhood toy store and going and patronizing them this weekend. And I think, you know, okay, one of the things about it is if you do go to your neighborhood toy store, you're going to find things that are really wonderful and they're going to have events that are going on there. But let's be realistic here. Another part of this is that we all need to be supporting our neighborhood toy store. Everybody needs to be cognizant of the fact that that's, you know, we saw bookstores go away, and we need for our neighborhood toy stores to not go away. This is where we find toys that are not the run-of-the-mill toys that are exceptional, toys that are amazing. And we need those toys for our kids more than ever. Don't you guys agree?
Oh, most definitely.
Absolutely. You know, toy store owners like Scott here, they are the experts. They know the toys. Often the retailers that are our members are feet on the floor. They're walking the floor, interacting with parents, grandparents. So they know which toys work. They know which toys are the most beloved toys that get passed on to younger siblings. And they know which toys end up at the bottom of the toy box, never to be played with again.
Yeah.
So yes, independent toy store owners, that's going to be your best place to get that expertise to make the best purchases.
Well, and you brought up something really important, that there are a lot of toys that do end up at the bottom of the toy box, and that's one of the reasons why we love your best toys for kids. And you guys have got some toys right there. How can people find out more information about the toys that ASTRA picks?
So I would invite you to come to the ASTRA website, which is astratoy.org/NTSD, which stands for Neighborhood Toy Store Day. That's where you're going to be able to find all the information about your neighborhood toy store, to find your local toy store for your area. Also, you'll be able to see the Best Toys for Kids awards winners. You'll be able to visit your neighborhood toy store and talk to toy store owners and the people that work there and get more insights on the best toys for kids.
So how do you guys pick these toys? Because we're going to have ASTRA back on the show during our Festival of Toys just in a couple of weeks here now, because we're all about this, in particular for kiddos on the autism spectrum. And I pore over toys. I go to toy stores and I go to some of our centers and look at what our kiddos are doing, because I love that. I love that. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Did you spend all year long finding these toys?
Well, as I was saying before, our retailers are the experts, and what we do is we ask our retailers to nominate the best toys at the beginning of the awards program cycle. And what happens is, because they are experts, we get a fairly good submission, a very good list of nominations, and we have a committee of retailers that come in and actually play with the toys. They actually touch the toys, pick them up, turn them over, kick the tires, if you will. They come right here in the office, so it's not unusual on the day when the committee's here in the office that we'll see a drone go flying through the office. It's actually a lot of fun. And that group of experts, they whittle that list down to the top picks, the top nominated toys in each of those categories. And then at our annual conference, our members vote, our retailers vote, and we have over 800 retailers in our roles that are, again, picking up the toys, playing with them, looking at them, and then stepping over to the computer to vote on the best toys for kids. That's how we select our best toys for kids.
And I know people get so excited about toys. Scott, I'm going to put you on the spot here, and I know there's lots of different categories, but what's one of your favorite toys in this year's holiday season?
I will actually show you. I brought it with me here today.
Okay.
My favorite toy this year is going to be the Spin Again.
Okay.
It's a very simple toy. My store focuses much more on younger kids, so this is perfect for that 1 to 2 year old. And it's a ton of fun. It's basic, it's colorful, and it's just so eye catching.
Oh, look at that.
So you can see it's a basic stacking toy. Pieces are really light. You can teach kids to organize by color, by size. They can mix and match, all sorts of different things. So, it's a great educational piece for a kid to learn size difference, color difference, as well as teach about, simple stacking and those motor skills that a younger child needs.
I love it. We talk a lot on the show about stuff that's reinforcing, and it has to be reinforcing for our kiddos to learn and to play. For on the autism spectrum, one of the biggest hurdles that a lot of parents have to get over is that we have an assumption that play should be fun, and that you plop a toy in front of a child and it should be fun. And for some of our kiddos who are on the spectrum, it isn't. It's the equivalent of work for them. And we literally have to teach them how to engage with the toy so that it becomes fun for them. And anytime that we can pair something that's educational with something that's super fun and reinforcing, we always think about, well, once you've done a certain thing with a toy, that it's done and you can't perfect it. But that's a perfect example of a toy that has added things to it. I mean, we've seen stacking toys before, but that one spins and does things that are sensory that will engage our child and get them want to learn their colors, want to learn the stacking, want to learn the supporting. What a great example, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Kim, was there one that you particularly wanted to point out, or is it just too hard to pick, like picking a favorite child?
It's very tough to pick. We've got a lot of we've got a lot of great toys.
All right. So we want to encourage people to get to the toy stores this weekend. Again, the website to go to not only to learn more about Astra, but to also to be able to find your neighborhood toy store. So important that we support, and Samantha's got it up there on the screen for you right now. So important that we support these people, because if we don't, we will be left with a society that has, one set of toys for everything, and we can't have that. Some of these amazing toy companies that are putting out high quality toys that are so important for our kids only can find a place in your neighborhood toy store. So definitely go and check that out. If you're in the Chicagoland area, get to Timeless Toys. The next time I'm there, Scott, I'm going to come and find you.
All right. I'm waiting for you.
I love a good toy store. Kim, thank you so much for the work that you're doing there, and we look forward to having you guys back on during our Festival of Toys.
Great.
Yes,
Thank you,
very
Shannon.
much.
Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye. So don't forget, you guys, Neighborhood Toy Store Day. It's this Saturday, November 12th. Get yourself there, take your kiddos, enjoy it. You're going to find something there that you wouldn't have found otherwise.